Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Coco. This movie was absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. I expected to like it because it is Pixar and I like anything Pixar does. This movie blew them all out of the water. I'm almost certain that Coco is now my absolute favorite Pixar movie, and I have dearly loved WALL-E since WALL-E came out. I think I liked this one more. Coco gives you insight into the Mexican holiday, the Day of the Dead, and I feel like Coco is more important than the people who made it even knew it was going to be, because the Day of the Dead is one of those things that's in another culture that people in America, and probably other countries too, don't really understand. And I'm saying this as someone who grew up in the middle of Iowa in an extremely conservative area. And not all conservatives are like this, but at least where I am, I don't remember anyone ever talking about Day of the Dead as if they had any idea what it was actually about. The Day of the Dead was talked about as something that Mexicans did, where basically they worshipped dead people. And I kind of knew that that wasn't true, but it wasn't really that big of a deal because it's not like it made any difference to my life whether or not it was true. But it's one of those things where any misconception about another culture, especially something like that, that causes people to look down on them in any way, is really detrimental to the way you view people in that culture. And having Coco explain without explaining, I'm doing finger quotes here, you won't see me, what the Day of the Dead is, to me, is extremely important. Because we now have this extremely well-made, entertaining, and absolutely beautiful film that tells you what the Day of the Dead is, what it's about, and what the people actually are doing, so that people who don't know and won't care to know and don't know that they don't care to know, like me, can have some kind of a reference point to know at least a little something about another culture, about something that they're not familiar with and that they won't ever be familiar with without going and looking it up for themselves. Because, like me, I didn't know anything about it, and I guess I didn't care enough to look it up. I just sort of took at face value what other people said about it. And the story itself is just so beautiful. I actually cried. Not like full-on sobbing, but like I had tears running down my face, and that does not happen to me. I do not cry at movies. Movies can be really sad, and I can feel tears welling up. It is extremely rare to get even one tear out of me, and I had multiple times where I had several tears, and by the end, there was quite a few tears. I cannot recommend this movie enough. It was so good. If you have not seen it yet, you need to see it. It was absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, visually and story-wise. Anyways, that's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.